Hi, this is Trevor Emdon from wizardofwisdom.com, and in this short video I'm going to show you how you can overcome feelings of jealousy and insecurity in just 10 minutes. I've seen a lot of stuff written online about how to deal with feelings of jealousy and insecurity, and most of it seems pretty complicated. So in this video I want to make it really simple and fast for you to deal with jealousy and insecurity issues if that's what you're having in your relationships. There's nothing worse than feeling jealous in a relationship because it can tear the whole thing apart. If you are the jealous one, you find yourself almost compelled to check up and question every movement, every text message, every excuse for being late. You wish you didn't want to even ask, and yet at the same time you crave that reassurance. And even when you get it, of course, you still have that nagging doubt at the back of your mind that maybe they're lying to you. If you're the person on the receiving end of a jealous partner's insecurity, and I was once a long time ago, it was awful, it's stifling. Anything could lead to a row, and no matter how well intentioned you are, it's so easy for a gesture, a note from a friend, anything to be misunderstood. To make matters even worse, it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy because the innocent party simply can't live with the clinginess or the constant questioning. So what to do? Well, the first thing to say is that there's only ever one thing you can control in life, and it's never another person. It's you and your own thoughts. That's all any of us are ever in control of. So the second thing to do is to consider all the people who are in relationships where they do trust each other, and yes, there are plenty, and ask ourselves what they do inside their heads. After all, the trust doesn't come from keeping each other prisoner or following them around with cameras or something, does it? In fact, the freedom to just be yourself within a relationship is part of what makes relationships joyful, and, please note, is one of the main reasons why people want to stay with each other, because they can be themselves. Now I want to keep this video short, and I realise there are many ways this could go. There'll be people who've had their trust misplaced in the past, or maybe you're in a partnership with someone who's got a track record of being untrustworthy in previous relationships. I know all those things are out there. But I want to get to the core of the matter, and I realise that to do that I'll have to generalise to some degree. But I think you'll find that what I'm about to say will apply to pretty much any situation you're in where feelings of jealousy and insecurity are playing a part. So here we go. Jealousy is on the fear spectrum. If you're feeling jealous, what's really going on is that you're telling yourself you're afraid that your partner may find somebody else more attractive, more interesting, or sexier than you. And worse, if they do, they may even act on those feelings. In other words, you're really trying to get the person you're with to make you feel good about yourself because you don't. Let me give you an example so you can see this from a different perspective. Suppose some music star you love is coming to the town where you live. They've never been there before, and you've loved this artist's music since you were a kid. So you really want a ticket, and you want to see the show. Tickets are expensive, but you don't care. You have to have one. You may never get this opportunity again. Now clearly, you're a fan of this person and their music. But not everyone is. I might not be able to stand them. If you knew that about me, you wouldn't care, and you'd just think I was nuts for not wanting to go to the show, not liking their kind of music. The reason those tickets are expensive and will probably sell out is because the rock star is unique. There's only one him or her. Now, let's be honest. Unless you're that star's mother, he or she probably doesn't give a hoot whether you personally are at their concert or not. They don't even know who you are. If you don't buy a ticket, someone else will. But they know they'll sell out because they have plenty of fans. The point is, in your relationship, you are the rock star. There's only one you, and what you bring to any relationship, to any moment, is your humour, your unique take on life, your you-ness. Now, If that's not enough for your partner, that's their loss. You don't need them to let you know you're all right, because you knew that already. I'm not telling you to be arrogant. That's puffed up and false. It'll burst like a balloon as soon as the other person does something you don't like. Let go of the rules about how they conduct themselves. Instead, focus on what's great about you. You're unique, and not everyone has to like the kind of music you make, if you see what I mean. But some people always will. You'll always have some fans. Be prepared to walk away. Seriously. But be prepared to do it with your head held high, because you know you're great. Now let's be clear here. I'm not telling you to walk away. I'm saying be prepared to if you don't like the way things are going, because you're okay. Look, there are 7 billion plus people on this planet, and they won't all like you, and they definitely won't all hate you either. It may sound simplistic, but honestly, there's nothing but your own "what if I'm not good enough" thoughts standing between you and complete peace of mind and security in yourself, and therefore in your relationships too. No one is perfect, whatever that would actually look like, but you are perfectly yourself. If someone betrays your trust, that's their loss, not yours. And the way they'll feel that is when you feel good inside yourself. It shows in your face, in the sparkle in your eyes, in the way you walk, in the clothes you wear, and in your poise. How do you bring about this change when you've maybe had years of doubting both yourself and partners? Well, this is one case where fake it till you make it really works. Go and restyle yourself. You don't have to spend a lot of money, although if you've got money to spend, treat yourself too. Get a new haircut, or maybe if you're a guy, maybe grow or shave off a beard. If it makes you feel good, of course, don't do it otherwise. Walk like a confident person, smile like a confident person, adopt the mannerisms of someone who epitomizes self-confidence and poise. Even if that person is a character in a movie or a TV show, be like them. Not someone who uses violence to get through life. I don't recommend that. Choose someone who stays cool and who knows when to walk away without looking back. Seriously, changing your physiology, that's your body language, even just squaring your shoulders or striding more confidently, can shift the way you feel inside dramatically. Don't worry when the old insecure feelings come back. They'll do that at first. Just remind yourself it's only your thoughts, and practice doing more of this. Even just 10 minutes a day will make a huge difference. But I suggest you apply it whenever you catch yourself slumping back into your old thought and feeling patterns. Remember, all those life-changing skills you've mastered already, like riding a bicycle or driving a car, that felt awkward and clumsy at first, but which soon became second nature to you, so now you don't have to think about them anymore. This is like one of those. Just keep practicing. You don't need to rummage around in some painful past or what's gone before to feel secure in yourself in the present. Try this for a couple of weeks. Be consistent with it, and you'll notice that each time you do it, it'll feel easier and more natural, and the feelings of security will last longer. Remember, your security can only come from inside you. Nobody can give it to you, no matter how much they love you and no matter how loyal they are to you. It's you who must change, not them. And then, if they do prove to be unreliable or untrustworthy, you'll be able to walk away, if you so choose, knowing that they, not you, are the loser. I hope this has been useful to you, and if so, I expect you can see that jealousy is just one of a number of mental demons we may have in our heads that can keep you from having a happy, fulfilled, and successful life. Other such demons may be things like fear of failure in business or with finances. Fear of being successful can also hold you back. For others, it's the feeling of not knowing enough, or feeling purposeless, or the pointlessness of life. There's all kinds of things. Whatever is still there for you, I'd like to invite you to a free presentation which I've called Demolish Your Demons. To register it, simply click the link below this video, or it'll be somewhere near, depending where you're watching it. And then you'll discover how easily you could have all the peace of mind and success you desire. Click the link now, and I'll see you there.